So here 60% more than 60% more than means we have to write 160%. If it is 20% more than we have to write 120%. So we written 160 because they use the term 60% more than in the question. So right. Now let's go for the next one. Okay, percentages related question. So in this they given a sales representative, okay, is getting a commission 6% on all sales up to 15,000 and 5% on sales exceeding that. He paid 47,350 to the company after deducting his commission. Right. See, definitely he got, okay, 6% of 15,000 means 9,000 only. But he got, okay, he paid 47,350 after taking his commission. So there is some definitely amount more than 15,000 also. Let's say the total sales is X, or total sales is T. Why all those, every time we have to use the term X, right? So total sales, let it be equal to T. Now initially 15,000, we have to pay 6% commission to him. Next, on remaining T minus 15,000, you have to pay 5% commission. This is regarding commission. And in question, total sales minus commission is 47,350. As you observe, commission is this. C is nothing but commission. Is okay, commission related. How much commission is for first 15,000? 6% sales for first 15,000 up exceeding that. Yes, you are exceeding that because you got, okay, more than that. So T is the total sales. T minus 15,000 is the excess. And obviously option 47,000. No, you can go for option verifications also. 47,500 all those. So for first 15,000 we have 6% means 900. I want 47,000 more than that, so it's not this option B, wrong, right? So on remaining 5%, let's say remaining is around 15 gone, still 30,000 or 35,000 will be there. Among that 5% means 1,750, 2,600. So it will be, I think, option C or D. It's not A and B. Okay, just I'm verifying the option. So, or else see this. Okay, so you can try the equation now. T minus C. So what is this T minus C? He paid 47,350 to the company after taking commission. What is the commission is this? Now let's wrap up. So T minus C, 6% of this, 1% is 150, 6% means 900. Then 5% of this, okay, 5% of T minus for 15,000, 1% is 150, 5% is 750. This difference is 47,350. Here T minus 5, 95% will come. T means I can write as 100%. 100% is nothing but 1. I can write T as 100% of T minus 5% means 95%. This minus 250 will go to that side, will add as a plus 250. So 47,600 divided by 0.95. 47,600 divided by 0.95 gives me 50,105. No, 150 only, right? This is 47,500 then. 47,500 divided by 0.95, 50,000 exactly. Wait, this is 47,500. Here difference is 150. 900 and 750. Difference is 150. That 150 will be added to this side. So it becomes 47,500. So total amount is 50,000. 50K. 50,000. Right. So solve this. Okay. So just check it out. What is the entire discussion happening? Right. Now let's move for the next question. See the 22. A and B together is 125% that of C. A and B together is 125% that of C. You check once. So what's the answer you have to get here? A plus B adding is 125% means 125 divided by 100 means 5 by 4. So in which year A plus B is 5 by 4 times of C? Let's say 2012, A plus B is 50, this is 40, yes, 2012 is your answer. A plus B is 5 by 4 times of C. A plus B divided by C must be equal to 5 by 4. That's happened here. This is 20 and 30, combined is 50. This is 40, so 2012 itself is your answer. In which year A plus B is 125% of C. Right. Next one, 23, if you focus. List price of an item was kept 40% above what the shopkeeper has to pay to the manufacturer. Okay, he increased the price. On selling the item, a profit of 8.64% after allowing two successive discounts. The first one is 20. What is the second discount they're asking? Listen, you purchased, you will increase the price. Then here you are giving two discounts and you are selling the product. And finally, you got 8.64 profit. Profit percentage is 8.64% profit. Right. Means, see, let us consider you purchased for 100. Here 40% above you are increasing. So it is 140. Then you given first discount 20%. So for 140, 20% means 28. It will become 112. 112. Right. Now after this some discount is given, it become 8.64% means it's 108.64. Profit is 8.64 means selling price is this. Now the second discount is how much? Second discount is 112 become 108.64. This decrease is nothing but second one discount. How much percentage decrease here? How much decrease here? 3.36 divided by 112 into 100. Definitely it's less than 3.36. It's not these two, either A or D, because denominator is bigger. No? So, yeah, exactly 3%, right? So this is 3 times exactly. So into 100. So it will go for 0.03 into 100. 3% is the answer. So you increase, yeah, answer is 3. You increase 40%, give 20% discount, again next give 3% discount, then you'll get 8.64% profit. That's what the question is all about. What's the second discount? You're given two discounts, one is 20%. So for 140, 10% is 14, 20% is 28. Then after the second discount, okay, you are going to get this. Next one, series 24. In a competitive exam, 5 marks are awarded for every correct answer. And here, wantedly, I removed the options because they're giving fill the blanks nowadays. So we removed certain options wantedly. So answer this. Satvik attempted all the questions. How many questions were there in the test? You will get 5 marks for correct answer, 2 marks for wrong answer, deducted, -2 for wrong answer. Okay, and Satvik got 32 marks in this examination. If 4 marks was awarded for correct and 1 mark, okay. So now see, scored. Satvik scored 32 marks. Now there is again change. If it is 4 marks for correct, okay, 1 mark deducted for wrong answer, he scored 34. So question is how many questions are there in the test? So correct question plus wrong question totally equal to how much? So as per first one, 5 marks for correct, 2 marks for wrong answer. At the time that candidate got 32 marks. Next one, 4 marks for correct, 1 mark for wrong. At the time he got 34 as the score. Now from this you have to calculate C and W, then finally C plus W. Why C plus W is how many questions in the exam. It's not about how many correct questions you attempted. How many questions is correct plus wrong, both we need to go. Now double the second equation, right? If you do into 2, then it is 8C minus 2W will be equal to 68. double the second one. Now you can find, okay, if you do into 2 here, now subtracting 2W, 2W will cancel. 3C is nothing but equal to 36. C is equal to 12. Correct questions are 12. Right, so 48 minus 34. Wrong questions are 14 if I am not wrong here. You check that equation, 60 minus 28, 32, yeah. So total questions are 26, my dear friend. 26 questions is there in the exam. You attempted 12 correct, 14 wrong, total 26 questions in the exam. You see that. Wantedly, I given here fill the blank because, okay, in advanced section, they are focusing on fill the blank questions as well. So this is why we kept certain questions here as a fill the blank. Right? Clear? Now see the next one. This is related to simple interest and compound interest stuff. So you just see that Raju lent rupees 3,000 to Bharat and a certain sum to Charan at the same time at 6% per annum simple interest. If after 5 years Raju altogether receives rupees 1,650 as the interest from Bharat and Charan, what is the sum lent to Charan? Right? See, some certain sum to Charan at 6%. If after 5 years Raju altogether receives rupees 1,650, what's the answer? You just look into this question. Give time. Let's have an. So what answer here? 3,000 to Bharat and sum to Charan. At same time at 6% per annum, right? So after 5 years, see, amount to Charan, we don't know what amount, right? Let's take P. So first one plus second one interest to T. I1 plus I2 is nothing but equal to 1,650 we have to get. So 3,000 plus certain amount for Charan. Rest time is 5. Rate of interest is 6. Divided by 1,650. Now this fine. So 520 times, or we can cancel this. We have to calculate C value. That's it. So 1,650 into 100 divided by 30 will give 5,500. C will be 2,500. So what is the amount given to Charan is nothing. 2,500 is the amount. Option B is look into that. Option A is the correct answer. Next question. Yeah, now I'll give time because you need to do standard deviation. Standard deviation for what? All this ungrouped data means you need variance. Okay, this question will definitely take time. It seems like 2 lines only, but there is a lot of stuff you need to work on. So let's work on this question. Post your answers in the chat. So what is the question? Check once. Right, so doing range is easy. Range is nothing but highest minus lowest. That's not a big deal for you, right? So you go for standard deviation, means you need to calculate variance. The variance can be like sum of xi minus x bar whole square divided by n also we can do, right? So first of all, what is okay, range you complete? We have to include both this 81 and 90, right? So if you include, range will be 90 minus 81, which is equal to 9. Range is 9. I believe you people understand range fine. Next, we have to calculate standard deviation. For that variance, first of all, x bar means mean. How to calculate mean or average is, as these terms are in AP, arithmetic progression, it's easy for you. First term plus last term divided by 2 is mean. First term, they said both numbers are including, so first number plus last number divided by 2. First number plus last number divided by 2. So you got 85.5, mean fine. Now, what is this dev? This is called deviation actually. Okay. First number is 81, how it is deviated with your mean. Next 83, how it is deviated from your mean. Right? That whole square you need to do. Sum of all those things. So you have to be, that's what I said. This is time taken question. Okay. Variation is always will take certain time. So you just have a look into this. Right. So we need 4.5 whole square, so I have to do those 10 terms. So 4.5 square, then 3.5 square, then 2.5 square, then 1.5 square, then 0.5 square, then 0.5, like that it will come 2 times. Why, sir? It's going minus and plus both, no? So it's minus. Okay, x bar, xi is less than that, x bar is more than, okay, xi is more than x bar, you can do double time, it will come. So we need to do all these calculations, then we have to enter. So 4.5 square, which is 20.25, 3.5 square is 12.25, 2.5 square, everyone knows 6.25, this is 2.25 plus 0.25. into 2, which is 82.5, numerator, divided by how many terms? 10 terms. We got 8.25. That is only variance. So what is this? Okay, square root of 8.25. Square root of 8.25. If you apply square root, we got 2.87. So, where standard deviation is this. The question is range and standard deviation difference. So, answer is difference between these two. R minus sigma, which is 9 minus 2.87. We got 7.13 approximately. Approximately, right? So you don't worry about it. So we'll say this. So I understand the process. Right, so there are many ways of solving variance. Okay, here they didn't given sum of x square. Sum of x square is given means then I given already one formula, sum of x square divided by n minus mean square, like that. But here sum of x square is not given. There are different ways. This is one way of handling. It's 6.13. Okay, cool. Fine. Thank you. Agreed. I'm in a hurry. Yeah, fine. 6.13. But I understand the process. That's badly required. Okay. Wanted to remove the options for certain questions so that you people can work on it properly. And there is fill the blanks questions in advanced section as well. Right. So now see this question. A takes 10 days less than B to complete a work, and together they do it in 12 days. In how many days B alone can complete the work? That's time and work related question. Let me see how many can solve this. Everyone give a try. Hope you understand the inputs given so far. Right. So here A takes 10 days less than B. So A and B, if B is X days, A will take X minus 10. Right. But together they can do it in 12 days. So there is one shortcut formula. Okay, together is nothing but product divided by summation. Product of alone divided by summation of that. Product divided by alone divided, okay, summation of that, right? So alone will be definitely more. Okay, so alone they'll take more compared together. Now we have to do this expression solving. So what we'll get? 24x square minus 10x. This 24x will come minus 34x plus 120 equal to 0. It's clear. This can be written as minus 30 into minus 4. X is 30 or 4. Okay, so 2 alone should be more than together. So 30 is satisfied logically. So B alone can do it in 30 days. B alone can complete the work in 30. There are two values, sir. 4 also satisfied. Okay, mathematically fine. But number of days, okay, together they did in 12 days. Alone 4 days is not acceptable. Okay, that's why we are going with X value as 30. Next one, areas and volumes related question. Alone given together means this is the shortcut. Product divided by summation. Next one, what's the answer for this? Total surface area of solid hemisphere. Hemisphere is 3 pi r square. Sphere 4 pi r square. Is 75 times the area of circle with diameter 6. Radius is 3 only. See, the questions they'll give nicely like this. So we have to be careful. Hemisphere. Sphere total surface area is 4 pi r square like this. So pi get cancelled. This is 25. So 25 means 5 square, R will be equal to 15. 5 square into 3 square, 5 into 3, R will be equal to 15. Total surface area of a solid hemisphere is 75 times the area of a circle whose diameter is 6 centimeters. So look into this. Next one, profit and loss related question, followed by ages. Both you give a trial now. Both 29 and 30, both questions you solve. Have a look into that both questions. 29 and 30 both. Numerical ability or quant questions discussion is going on. So first one, selling price as the base, right? So actually, see, initially, let us assume if selling price is 100, then profit is, as per this question, 20% of selling price, which is 12 rupees. That indicates cost price is nothing but equal to 88. I'm assuming this 100. Okay, you can assume any value. I am assuming selling price is 100. Then cost price will be 88 because profit is 12% of selling price. Try to understand that. Next, what is the actual profit percentage if selling price was 20% more? So cost price will be 88. Selling price 20% more means it will become 120. Now, what is the actual profit percentage is? Profit should calculate with respect to cost price. Actual profit percent means we should always calculate with cost price. So what is the profit is 32 with respect to cost price 88 into 100. This is 811 times 8 400. 400 divided by 11, which is 3 times, and then 70 means 36. So 396. Okay, 36 4 by 11% or 36.3 approximately we can take. Okay, so actual profit percentage 36 4 by 11%. Sir, if it is fill in the blank, then what we have to do? We have to round off to 2 decimals. So 4 by 11 is nothing but we can see 0.36. We can write this as 36.36%. As is fill the blank. Okay, percentage they mentioned, you have to type 36.36 in the fill in the blank or that empty space, what are they given. Fill the blanks. Here also how many days? 30. Radius in centimeters 15. Fill the blank. Here 30. How many days they already given? You have to type 30. That's it. This one also 6.13. Yeah, decimals also you can type. Okay. So all are numbers, no problem. You can type numerical questions, numerical type. Let's see about next one. 30th question. Have a look into that. Sum of the ages of two friends is 74. After 1 year, it's 9:10. What is the ratio of ages? 9 years ago, 9 years back. This is after 1 year, they're talking about 9 years back. Let's say x plus y is 74. X after 1 year, y after 1 year is 9 by 10. Now we got one equation relation between these two. So 10, okay, so this is 10x plus 1 equal to 9y. That's what we will get the equation here of simplifying that. Now we need to find, okay, one among this x value and y value must be obtained. One among that, then automatically other will be obtained. So if you multiply this with 10, then 10x plus 10y equal to 740. Take in difference, 10x, 10x will get cancelled. 19y will be equal to 7. Yeah, we'll get 10y minus 1 is 740 minus 9y, 741. So we have to find a y value, 741 divided by 19, which is 39. Y value is 39. That implies x value is 35. So present their ages are 35, 39. 9 years ago, I think this ratio is also wrong. 9 years before, if you go minus 9, it is 26 and 30. Minus 9, we have to go 9 years ago. Right? If you go for 9 years ago, okay, the ratios are wrong, you ignore it. Okay. It should be 13 and 15. Answer is 13 and 15. It's clearly, okay, first person age is less than second person, right? First person age is less than second person. How can all this wrong? So this should be 13 and 15. 9 years ago, it's 13 and 15. Ratio means we have to cancel that common terms. 13 and 15 is 9 years ago. Okay. It should be like 3:4 like that. Okay, it's not increasing. It should be first one less, second one's more. So option C, 13 and 15. 30th question, I agree. Options are not available previously. That's wrong. 14.4 for which one? Now see the 31. Again, fill the blank wantedly given. 31, 32 both at a time also fine. Look into this question. So here, what is the answer? 10 men can complete the work in 8 days. 10 women can complete the work in 12 days. 3 men and 6 women together. First of all, we have to give the relation between that men and women. So 10 men complete the work in 8 days. The same work will be completed by 10 women in 12 days. We can clearly understand, okay, the relation between Men and women is 3:2. So 2 men equal to 3 women. Right, so I can convert 3 men plus 6 women is the question fine. I can write 6 women is nothing but equal to 4 men. So it's nothing but 7 men. So 7 men can complete the work in how many days is the question. 10 men in 8 days, 7 men in how many days? It's a mixed fraction. Yes, options, you can go mixed fraction only. Options are there. I wanted removed as I mentioned. So you have to get the idea how you are going to attempt fill the blank question. So 10 men 8 days, 7 men how many days? So you can go for M1 D1. How many members, how many days? M2 D2. So this is second one is unknown. It's 80 divided by 7, which is 11 3 by 7 days. D2 is 11 3 by 7 days. Option 11 3 by 7 or 11.4 likewise we have to mention. 11.42, very good here. Okay, if options are given, generally they'll give mixed fraction like this, or else you can see 3 by 7 is nothing but 0.42 likewise. So 11.42 you can go. So what is this formula is M1 D1, how many members, how many days? How many members, how many days? Chain rule, a part of chain rule. This is all a part of chain rule. Using that, we solve the question. We know 10 men, 8 days. 7 men will definitely take more time. So what is that exactly is this? Next 32 regarding profit and loss. A retailer purchases several pens of same cost for rupees 384 and then sells some of them for rupees 114 at no loss or gain. What is the least possible number of pens he will be left with? Several pens of some cost, of same cost, sorry, for rupees 384. So expense, okay, each one cost is same. Expense he purchased for 384 rupees. Among them he sold some. This is regarding cost price. Now some of them he sold for 114 and he got at no loss or no gain. He taken any profit in that. Okay, so some of them he sold for 114. Now what is the least possible number of pence he left with? It's like profit and loss, but here LCM and HCF concept is required. There is a number which will divide 384 and 1. See, no profit, no loss means same price here also, right? No profit, no loss means it's same price. So if I find HCF, then we can go. So what is the HCF for this 384 and 114? Why HCF, sir? See, there is a one pen. Okay, least pens means more. Okay, highest value I'm taking. First thing, which numbers will divide these two? Common factor for 384 and 114. There are some n pens are sold for 114. Each pen cost is same. Here also, X pen sold for 384. Each pen cost is same. Pen cost is same. This HCF will give each pen cost. Right, if we do HCF for that 384, as I mentioned, we need to work on, okay, this is 19 into 2 into 3. I think 6 is the common factor, it seems. 384 is 6 into 64. So 2 power 6 into 3 power 1. 384 is. 384 is nothing but, okay, 2 power 6 into 3 power 1. Now HCF means which is common in both, right? So the one which is common in both and least power. So HCF 2 and 3 are common. 2 least power is 1, 3 least power is 1. So 6 is the HCF. Means I can say number of pens X value is 384 divided by 6, which is nothing but how much? Yeah, here maybe I did wrong. Okay, this calculation 2 power 6 no, right? So from 384 is nothing but 192. Yeah, fine. What I given 2 power 6. Yeah, first I divided with 3 or 6 I divided with, right? So 6 into 64 I said. Yeah, correct only. 64 is 2 power 6 only. Okay. This is 2 power 7. This is 2 power 7. Power is 2 power 7. Fine. Now, here how many are there is 64 pens are there. How many you sold is 114 divided by 6. Okay. So, it's like we got 19 sold. What is the least possible number of pens he's having is out of 64, 19 pens sold. The rest is, wait. Okay, I'll give another way of solving also. Wait. Left is, okay, he has 64, he sold 19. Okay, answer will be 45. He left with 45 pens. Sir, is this least? Can you definitely say, is this least? Can you definitely say is this least? Okay, that's what I'll just go ahead. Like, let us say 6 rupees is the each pen cost. I can take 2 rupees also each pen cost. I can take 3 rupees also each pen cost. Let's say, okay, here I solve the question like each pen cost is 6 rupees, that is obtained using HCF concept. Okay. In fact, 6 is a multiple of, okay, factor of 2 and 3. I can try, I'll show you whether it is least or highest. We'll check that with, okay. I'm taking now each pen cost is 2 rupees. 384 rupees. Let's say each pen cost 2. Each pen cost is 2. If I go in that way, why HCF you can understand now. If each pen cost is 2, then I have 192 pens. And sold 114, each one cost 2 means 57 pence. Now left with, is this, okay, 192 minus 57, you can observe it's a big number, right? So you can see it's not, okay, 45, it's 135 pence. So this is why we are taking, if you want least, take highest value there. If each one cost is highest, then the leftover number of pence will be least. That's the beauty in the question. If each one cost is high, the left one will be least. So that's what the beauty. You can check it out. Clear? Good question, right? Okay. See, HCF concept indirectly given. HCF concept indirectly given. This is 114. Okay, and here we have 384. You want to file HCF for that. We got 6. That's what the each pen cost. If you have each one more, then final value will be, okay, least number of pens only will get. Suppose okay, let us see, sir, how this is least and highest you are telling. Just have a practical thing. I have, okay, 100 students. I have 100 students. If all 100 in, I send to highest number of people I send to one room, then I require only one room. 100 people sending to one room only required. If I send 50, 50, then two rooms are required. 10 means 10 rooms are required. If I do highest, the least number of rooms are getting. Right? If it is 50, then I can get two rooms only required. If it is 10, I require 10 rooms. If it is 5, I require 20 rooms for 100 students. Two in each room means. That's what. If each one is highest, then I'll get least as the answer. So that's why the logic. Okay, dividing by highest value will give the least, right? Simple. 1 divided by highest is least. In fact, that's easy. I think you can understand now. Now, let's see about this question. No option. Okay, we have to, options are like June, July, August, September. Option A, June. B, July. C is August. D, September. They said In which month they are asking regarding B 40% more than that of A. So B is 140% of A. Or A by B is okay, 140% means nothing but 140 divided by 100, which is 7 by 5. A by B is 5 by 7. In which month it is 5 by 7, my dear friend? August is the answer, right? A is 50, B is 75 by 7. Answer is August month. Got it? Okay, somebody asking or worrying regarding 61. So let me go through that 61 once again. First, we need to bring the relation between men and women. As there are two different entities, we want to bring the relationship between men and women. Right, so we have relation. How can we do is how many members, how many days. If as a part of chain rule, this is how many members, how many days. Work is same means fine. Divided by W is the work. As work is same, I'm not worrying about that. Okay, W is nothing but work here. D stands for number of days. As work is same, okay, here 10 men, 8 days, 10 women, 12 days. Then I got the relation between men and women as 2 men equal to 3 women. 2 men equal to 3 women. Then obviously I can say, okay, I'm just what I'm doing. The question is entire you have to convert into men or entire into women. I'm converting entire into men. So 6 women can be replaced, okay, with 4 men because both are equal as per the equation we got. Now, question is 3 men and 6 women means nothing but 7 men are there. If 10 men can do it in 8 days, 7 men can do it in how many days? 10 men can do it in 8 days, then 7 men can do it in how many days? Means just again you apply that chain rule concept. Okay, so you just map it. You can find answer is 11, 3 by 7 days. Got it? Now see the next one. All disturbed with one entry there. Fine, let it be. Now let's see about the next question. Yeah, series 34. In case of frequency distribution for 10 continuous classes, this is regarding statistics, my dear friend. In case of frequency distribution of for 10 continuous classes, the class width is 4 and the lower class limit of the lowest class is 8. So we have a class, let's say A and B is a class interval. This is lower limit, low limit. This is upper limit of one class. So they said lowest class lower limit is 8 and class width is 4 means 8 to 12. Next will be 12 to 16. Next will be 16 to 20. Like that we have 10 continuous classes. Right. So then it will be 20 to 24, then 24 to 28. This is class 1, okay, C1, C2, C3, C4, C5. We want C10. C10 is required. Right. So next it is 28 to 32. I think you can understand the C6 is just adding 20 to that. If I add 20 to this, 44 and 48 will be C10. Now the question is upper class limit of the highest class. Upper class limit of the highest class is this. 48 is the answer. This is 40 and 44 plus 20. Add plus 20 here. We are getting next 5, C7, C8, C9 all. Do smart work, okay? Don't write entire again. Okay, you can, some people will say, sir, I'll apply AP arithmetic progression, it's your wish. Okay, it's all up to you, but you can just map those things easily. Adding 20, 20 to each. Okay, so upper class, answer is 48 dear. Answer 48. What is the answer, sir? Answer is 48. Now, see the next question related to time and work. These are all previous TCS questions. No deviation from the TCS related data. All are previous TCS questions only. If fill the blanks is the numerical ability, quant, both are same. Numerical ability, quant, both are same. They just given the namesake, it's a different one, but both same only, don't worry. In GATE also, instead of quantum reasoning, they use the term numerical ability. Some exams, general mental ability. Fill the blanks is there, I'm telling you, okay. It's there, no problem. So A can finish a work in 16, B can do it in 20. After A had worked for 4 days, B also joined with A to finish the remaining work. So join or left concept, I think many people can solve this easily. Let me check. What's your answers? I removed options wantedly. A can complete the work in 16 days, B can complete the work in 20 days. Question is like A worked for 4 days, then B joined. So how many days is required to complete the remaining work? Sir, work is not given in the question. We can assume work is equal to 80 pages typing. How you decided 80, sir? For my easy calculations, always I'll take LCM for the given values. So 80 pages 16 days means I can type 5 pages per day. 80 pages 20 days means I can type 4 pages per day. A is available for 4 days. Okay, total target 80 pages. A worked for 4 days and he can type 5 pages per day. So 5 into 4, 20 pages are completed. Then 60 pages are pending. This should be done by A and B, which is 5 plus 4, 9 pages per day. Now time take required for the remaining work is 60 divided by 9, which is 20 divided by 3, which is 62 by 3 days. 62 by 3 days. Okay, your option must be 62 by 3 days. So if it is a fill in the blank question, 6.66 we have to type. 6.66 we can type, not a problem. This fill in the blank questions there in GATE exam also. I think many people know that. See this next one. Right, so now mixtures and alligation concept. 80 kgs of an alloy X is mixed with 50 kg of an alloy Y. If alloy X has lead and copper in the ratio 3:7 and alloy Y has lead and copper in the ratio 7:3, what is the amount of lead in the new alloy? See, X is 80 kgs. Y is 50 kgs. So here this is lead and copper in A is 3:7. 3 plus 7 is 10. You want total 80, means I have to multiply by 8. 3 into 8, 24 is lead. 7 into 6, 8, 56 is the copper. Lead in A and lead in A and copper in A is 24 and 56. Whereas here in LIY, lead and copper is 7 is to Y, right? Okay. Lead and copper, this is X, not A, X. This should be X. In Y, lead in Y and copper in Y is 7 is to 3. 7 plus 3 is 10, but total 50. I have to multiply with 5. 7 into 5, 35. 3 into 5, 15. So lead in Y is copper in Y. 35 and 15 is the correct. Okay. Now what is the question? They have to mix these two. I think there is some data missing. So you have to mix. Okay, this new ally is formed here. We can observe here. It's already given in the first line, not missed actually. It's mixed. It's added. Now this one, both added. Okay, this X and Y both are added. If X and Y both are added, then what is lead in this is 24 plus 35, 59. Copper is 56 plus 15, which is 71. Right, so 59 is lead in the new ally. Copper is 71. You can see that clearly. Okay, now see the next one. A boat covers 56 km upstream in 7 hours and 48 km downstream in 4 hours. Speed of boat in still water. Speed of boat in still water is the question. Now see what's the answer for this. Speed of boat is generally downstream plus upstream speed divided by 2. What is downstream speed, sir? Downstream your speed is distance by time. In downstream distance is 48, time is 4, we got 12 km per hour. Upstream 56 and 7, we got 8 km per hour. So adding these to divide by 2 is nothing but 10 km per hour. That is speed of boat. If they ask speed of stream, we have to subtract and divide by 2, my dear friend. What is SS? SS is nothing but, okay, speed of water or speed of stream. General term is speed of stream or current or speed of river or water flow. All these are for same term. Water flow or you have clearly use it. Okay. Now let me go for the next one. Yeah, I'll give time for you people. Let's solve these two questions. Options also available to verify your answer. Go through both these questions. length of a rectangle is given, perimeter is given. Now they said, okay, what will be the perimeter of the square whose area is equal to that of rectangle? Yeah, so perimeter 150 means 2 into L plus B. So 75 is L plus B. L is 48. So we can understand breadth is nothing but 27. Right. Now square area is equal to, okay, this area both are equal as per the question. So 48 means 16 into 3. 27 can be written as 3 into 9. So that squaring will be easy. A will be equal to 4 into 3 into 3, which is 36. Now you want perimeter means 4A. So 4A, 36 into 4, which is 144. Option B is perfectly suitable, 144. Very good. Look into this 39. We'll complete 40, then we'll take break. Okay, so 39 and 40. 39 question, again statistics. We're discussing only quant topics. Quant related previous TCS questions. If you have any other question from your end, and if you are not able to solve related to that, please let us know. We'll have a discussion. Mean of the mode and median. First, we have to calculate mode and median. Right. So mode, I think you everyone know, which is frequently. You just solve. Let me give time for you people. Mean of the mode and the median one we have to calculate. So let's look into this. Yeah, so first if you focus on median, we have to put that in a proper order. If you just put the entire data into proper order, okay, like ascending or descending order in the sense, okay. So 11, 12, 15, 16, 17. So 11 gone, 12 gone, 15 gone, 16 gone, 7. Yeah, 16 is there 2 times. That's what the catchy one. Okay, you can understand mode is nothing but equal to 16. 16 came 2 times. So mode is 16. Okay, 16, 16, 17, then 22. You have 25, 26, 27, 28. Only mode is repeated twice. So other than that, nothing there. Then if you come to the next one, so you can find median is 17. Okay, total number of data we have 11, so definitely one middle term will be there. That's nothing but 17. So you have mode and median. Now we have to calculate mean for that. Mean for these two data is sum of those divided by 2, as we have only two values. What is the mean for that is nothing but, okay, mean value is now not mean for the above data, my dear friends. See, the question is regarding mean for the values of mode and median. This is mode. Here you have median. Adding those two divided by 2 will be nothing but equal to mean, which is 16.5. 16.5. Option A is perfectly suitable. Right. Fine. Let's see about this 40th question. If this PDF is useful, I am sharing in my group as well. Don't worry. Okay. Focus on the questions. Not worry about the PDFs and all. We'll share. Okay. Mr. Raju traveled a certain distance at a certain speed. Had he moved 4 km per hour faster, he would have taken 30 minutes less to cover. He is 2 kilometers slower, he take 30 minutes more. What is the distance traveled by him? You are traveling certain distance with certain speed. It will take certain time, let's say t. But same distance with 4 km per hour faster, you are taking 30 minutes less. But same distance with speed s minus 2, you are taking 30 minutes more. In a sense, half an hour, because okay, when this is in kilometer per hour, timing should be like half an hour. Likewise, better you note it in that fashion only. It will avoid, while solving equation, that issues will come out. Okay, so I'll put like 1 by 2, 1 by 2 like that only, because distance is in kilometers in option, speed is in kilometer per hour. It's our job to maintain this in a proper. Now distance is constant. Now figure it out. What can be done? 3 unknown, 3 equations, sir. Distance, speed, time, distance, speed, time. But how do you people solve this question? I want d value. Finally, I want d value. Yes. D is not, yeah, some people will say, sir, I'll do trial and error. It's your choice. It's your choice. If you are very good in checking trial and error, fine. If you are very good in equation solving, use this. So what's the answer? Fine, you can bring the relationship between S and T in one equation, put that in the other equation. Why that might be possible for you, easy, right? So what I'll do, I'll first focus on these two equations. Then I'll focus on first and last equation. First two, then last two. So what I am doing is, okay, timing difference, T1 minus T2, timing difference is half an hour. This time is nothing but distance divided by speed. So first one is taking, S is taking more, S plus 4. So this is one equation, right? Next one, yeah, I can bring relation between D and S here. So what will be obtained? So if I take D common, S plus 4 minus S is 4, divided by S into S plus 4 is 1 by 2. Right, so it's nothing but S into S plus 4 is equal to 4D. Let it be, let it be. That's one thing. Next, I'll take difference between these two equations, last one and first one. Then what will happen? Time difference. I am doing like this, T1 minus T2. Difference between timings. Here, difference between timings is half an hour. D is fine. Okay. Which is taking more time is S minus 2, less time is S. So Now what will happen if I take difference and do all this similar to this? S into S minus 2 is nothing but equal to, yeah, this is 8D, right? Previously this is 8D. Now I got 4D. Now dividing these two, we got SS cancel. S plus 4 divided by S minus 2 is 2 by 1. So cross multiplying. 4 plus 4 S equal to 8. If I'm not wrong, we got S value 8. When I know S value 8, D value is nothing but 12. So D is 12 kilometers. Question is degree. When I know S value, immediately I can put that in one of the equations there and we can clear. So any doubts from your end, please let me know. So we are done with two set of questions, I can say, related to numerical ability. Right. Equation, this is other equation. Divide this. Don't expect equation to 1 divided by 2. It's in the external university exams, right? So in RT, we have to complete it at earliest. Yes or no, right? So D is the 12 unsolved. So you can find there are questions from time and distance, time and work, statistics, areas and volumes, mensuration, boats and streams, mixtures allegation. You can see that. Okay, again, this is statistics, data and rotation, right? You can find profit and loss, but HCF concept indirectly involved, concept oriented, time and work, ages related, ratios related, profit and loss. You can have all this, right? So I believe you will understand the input so far.